Now let's take a look at the Tanggula X5 Pro. We're looking at this device to see its streaming capabilities. We're going to see what it's all about. I'm going to show you everything that I can and what's going on with this unit. Now this is going to start off as showing you as the intro of the box once you turn it on. We can't show any copyrighted content here on YouTube, so keep that in mind. Click our link below, that'll take you over to our Rumble where we can show more content that you're going to want to see. But if you want to stay here on YouTube, that's cool too. I appreciate all the likes and the subscribes. Thank you guys so much for all your comments. And if you're interested in this unit, check this video description for a link to Amazon to make a purchase of this exact same model so you know you get the exact product that I'm showing you here today. Alright, so let's get into the unit. First we're going to go over, you want to make sure that you get your internet connected. We're going to select internet connection. You can connect this with either Wi-Fi or Ethernet. It's whatever you prefer. Get your internet connected successfully. And then we're going to move on into the app area of the application. And I'm going to kind of go through and show you which apps that you need. There are several applications and there's a specific way to install. So be sure to watch the whole video. Come back once you buy. Let me know what you think. Once you're in your apps, you go to the TA store and you download TARS TV. Now this takes a moment to download each one of these, but what you want to do is download and install. After you do your installation, you're going to move on and download the Tang TV 22. You're going to also install that. And then you're going to want to go over to your activation, download that, and you want to install that and open it. And it's going to successfully authenticate the system for you. I recommend to do that for your activation. Now we're going to scroll down after we get those installed, hit the plus bar. We're going to go ahead and select TARS, Tang, and we're going to, you can install whatever you want in the TA store. I just did that just to make sure we got it. You can scroll through. There's several apps that you can install. You can also use the Google Play apps if you want, put YouTube, whatever you want on that screen. We're going to launch off TARS right here. We're going to take a quick look at TARS. So we went ahead and clicked on TARS TV. We're going to load, and we have to click download to download the actual channel itself. As you can see, there was over 1,000 TV channels in the TARS Live app. You can see a little display. You can see a little more if you follow us over on Rumble. Be sure to check the link below. That'll take you straight to Rumble so you can see everything without all the blurring on YouTube. Of course, that's what I recommend. We got to keep within copyright. But I'm just scrolling through, just clicking on things to show you guys that everything seems to be working that I was clicking on. I ran into absolutely no issues whenever I was selecting the mainstream things. But as we're going to go on through, I just want to kind of just keep going through, giving you little snippets of how fast everything seemed to work. This is sped up a little bit in between the loading screens, because it does take a moment to launch and load in, because you do have a buffering time. Anything that you have on the internet, nothing is instantaneous. So it was roughly between maybe 2 to 4 seconds, and then you had the loading, and then there you were on your channel that you wanted to watch. So we're still in TARS, so let's go ahead and go over and download the movie area. As we download this, of course, that was sped up for time's sake. You can see there's over 2,100 movies located in here. And they seem to be keeping that updated pretty regularly, because I know the number keeps changing on me. As we go through, I'm just going to show you guys a few examples, if I can, real quick. Let's get down through here. We're going to see that there's a lot of content that ranges from older movies to newer movies. So we're going to go ahead and select one right here. We're going to select play. Now the cool thing about this is this unit does come with 2 separate remotes. While we're watching this, you can see how fast it buffers and goes through and skips around in the movie. And I think we advanced, what was it, 9 minutes, 52 seconds. So it just takes a moment to catch back up. Once it catches back up, you can see how crystal clear the playback is. I mean, it works really well. Now we're going to move on to the TV series area on the TARS TV app. We're going to go ahead and click that, and you can see there's over 1,205 TV series, and it seems like they add more all the time. Now it looks like there's a lot of older titles in here, as well as new and upcoming titles that have been released. Let's just, for sake of random, I'll go in here and we'll select something random. I do not know this show at all, but you can see I just clicked on it, and then there we are presented with it playing, and it plays really smooth. I'm skipping around. I want to show you guys how fast that it does catch up. Again, beautiful picture. very crystal clear. And for you guys that may know this show, you may know better than I do what it is, but let's go ahead and we're going to just skip around some more. You can see how fast it takes to catch up. It's like really quick at catching up whenever you skip through. So let's back out. I'm going to take a look at a different, just random show here that I know nothing about again. So we're going to select that. We're going to see how fast that it actually takes to load, and the show's playing. You can go in and change subtitles. You can do a lot of stuff inside the application itself. But I wanted to show you that it has different levels of brightness, volumes. There's a lot of customization that can be done there. Let's go ahead and we're going to back out of there. We're going to look at the live with EPG. As you can see, there's back to over 1,000 channels here. Pretty much like your standard EPG on any system that you can operate. And I just wanted to give you guys a quick glimpse at that. Now we're back at the home screen and we're going to move over to the Tang TV application. This is where this unit shines for me. We're going to go into the live and you can see there's over 11,000 channels. I mean, that is just ridiculously high numbers from all over the world. About any country you can think of, you're going to find TV channels in there. So if you have someone that you want to watch in another country, you sure can. I mean, it's just ridiculous the amount of channels. It has a lot of adult content. We're not going to click on none of that stuff, but it's there for you guys that enjoy that kind of entertainment. I'm just going to browse on through. We're going to select something random here. We're going to, of course, if you want to see more details, be sure to check us out over on Rumble. You can see how fast everything loads up. And it's really crystal clear picture. You can double click, of course, and it'll pop you into a full screen mode so you can watch full screen instead of this little picture-in-picture screen. But that's that on the live TV. We're going to move on over now and download the movies area, and this does take a moment to download. And once we're in here, you can see there's 97,000 plus movies. We're going to click on one here just to show you how fast they load. Like I said, between 3 seconds, 5 seconds, you can have your movie and it starts to play. It's already playing. You can see this. We're going to skip around. For sake of copyright, we don't want to show too much content. You can see how crystal clear this movie appears to be. Let's move on back. We're going to go in and select another random. I just want to show you how fast it takes to load. It's really quick. This is a smooth running system, and there's tons and tons of content in here for you guys that are interested in watching movies. It's already playing. We're just waiting for it to come out of the black area of the playlist. And now we can see the movie's actually trying to play. We're going to skip forward. I want you guys to see the exact detail. Now, this is an older movie, of course, but it still looks really good even today. You can take a look at how clean that is. Now, let's go ahead. We're going to move on down and we're going into the TV series area. Again, it does take a moment to download each one of these, so I have sped it up for sake of time. And once it's loaded up, you will be presented with over 15,000 different TV series, from your paid networks to your local TV to whatever that you really want to watch. I mean, there's been a ton of stuff. We're going to go ahead and select one here, and you can see how fast this loads. We're going to skip around, and I want to show you how fast and how clear and clean that the picture is on this. It's just phenomenal how well this is made. We're going to go ahead. We're going to go through. We're going to select another random here. This is an oldie but goodie. We're going to get that one playing for you as well. This is already playing. We're going to skip through. I want you to see exactly how fast this moves through. I want to see how fast these can actually load these TV shows for you guys. And as you can see, it's pretty instantaneous here. So let's go ahead and we're going to pull back out of that. Beautiful picture quality. We're going to go down and show you the EPG category now. Now, this does take quite a bit of time to load in because there's over 11,000 channels. So it does take a minute to load, but it's pretty basic. You've got your EPG there for you guys to enjoy. And now on to my review. I thought this box had a lot to offer, both international channels as well as your national United States channels. It's got about everything that you could possibly want or expect in a unit, as well as the power and the memory that's needed to keep the unit functioning properly. So I do give this 2 big thumbs up. If this is something that you're interested in, please be sure to buy it from the authentic supplier that's listed below in this video description. That way you can ensure that you get the exact product that I have showed you here today in this video. The link below will ensure that you get the exact same product and not a dummy clone that won't have all of this content like this supplier's does. Thanks again, and I hope that this has helped someone determine which box is right for them. Have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you in the next video.